Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Laura Lynn. Who are you? It is a beautiful, again, smoking hot day here in Nova Scotia. Check her outside. The cows, you can see them hiding underneath the tree there. They've been hiding away for a little bit. And Sophie Loafy, can you get up on your bed? Up on your bed. Up, 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 up. We'll get you a treat. Up, up. There you go. Good girl. Star of the show, Sophie Loafy, Sophie Loafy. How's everybody doing? Doing good so far? Nice. Hey, welcome in, April. Hello, Gwenny. Hello, Monica. Hello, Lynn Bylis. Suburban, Charlotte, Balloonist, Deborah, Pauline, Charlotte Poe. Kappa? Yeah, you're so good. How is everybody doing? Happy Saturday. Hold on, let me clean up my desk here first. Thank you. It's one of Pop's. I snapped it. It's actually very light in fabric. Oops, sorry, Uncle Man. Good man here. It's very light in fabric, and it says everybody needs some vitamin C, as in, you know, the ocean sea. Hello, Sammy D, Cheryl, Natalie. Welcome in, welcome, welcome. Okay, so hi, happy Saturday. Hold on, let me cheers. I got water and tea, so we're cheersing with both. Okay, all right. Hello, Donna Faye. Happy to see you, my dear. And Elizabeth. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hello, lady. We're not gonna do a twofer. We're just gonna do a one for. I know, vitamin C. I bought it for Pop like a while ago. We got some when we got the Christmas shirts. Remember, I had the turtle, and the Pop had the snowmans, and Marcus had the Santa or something like that. It was a nice deal on these shirts, and they're like a, I don't want to say rayon. I probably could figure out what it is, but it's nice and light, and I thought it'd be nice for nice clothes, and it's nice and baggy. So, cheers, cheers, stitch me up. Hello, hello. I like it. It's comfortable. So welcome in, everybody. Hello, Lois. Hello, hello. So I have been plugging away a little bit on the grays and the blacks and the colors. So let's scooch my really ginormous pile around. Oh, I had a little bit to finish off on this. And then we're going to trim up a bunch. I've done a bunch, so we need to do some trimming. I can't stick around long since I need to pack up as I leave tomorrow morning. Where are we going? Where are we going, Sammy D? We're hitching a ride with Sammy D. We need a little bit left in this corner here. And then we're good. We can press some and trim some out. Hello, Patty G. And Susie Rose, greetings to one and all from 95 Fahrenheit, Las Vegas at 10 a.m. Heading up to 106. Making dill pickles this morning, spears and chips. Oh, heck yeah. Nums. So do you get your pickles from like a market, or do you grow your own? Even better. We did that one year. We made the best pickles ever. And then anything we bought in the grocery store paled in comparison. We're like, what the heck? So I'm always out for finding the weird, you know, mom and pop kind of brands when it comes to like pickles or sauces or anything like that, because I figured, you know, they probably got it going on. We have a few of these to trim up. I was plugging away like crazy, getting them sorted. We have 3 rings behind us here. Our goal is to do 16, but we'll see. We may only get 9 done, but we'll sort it out. We'll figure it out. So, camping, nice, nice. Welcome in there, Suzanne. I'm glad you call us all quilty friends. So. We expect rain all this weekend and early in the week. Guess I'll get lots done in the sewing room. Can't bask out on the deck unless I want to show. Yeah. We're, I think, Monday, Tuesday? I think Monday, Tuesday we're in for rain. We need it. That pond is looking so shallow. You can't even tell it's a pond. It just looks like grass growing now. So it's kind of sad, actually. The cows, I have been using it, but they've been gone for like weeks on end. They only just came back yesterday afternoon. I was so happy to see them. I'm like, oh, welcome home, welcome home. They're just going between our land and the next land. I do both, grow my own and buy at the store. Okay, because sometimes you can get some really good deals at the grocery stores when all the other farmers like bringing them in. You can get like bushels, bushels or baskets? Bushels. So. Oh, Georgia sews. Hello, Vicky. Hey, Mom and Papa, beautiful stuff. Yes, she totally is. And those of you may not know, but for the last 2 weeks, I've been by myself. All alone. Just me and the dog. The boys got back not even an hour ago. They went on their own adventure. Pop had to do his quarterly, and Marcus went along because he had a wedding to go to. So I survived to all those doubters who thought I wouldn't. Look at me. I survived. I'm just so happy they're home. So, yes. I meant no adult supervision, Quinny. I totally enjoyed my time. I really did. I thought I was going to be lonely and we'd be Zooming all the way and stuff like that, but no. I enjoyed my time. I really did. Got 25 pounds of tomatoes for $15. Heck yeah. Made lots of tomatoes sauce. I bet. Do you, like, what do you got? Like a parboil, you pop them into boiling water and then cold water bath and get the skin off? 'Cause we did that a few times too. Especially with the Romas, because the Romas had a bit of a tougher skin and there was lots of seeds in it. So we just like put it through like a bit of a sieve too. So I knew you'd be fine. Hey Heather, how you doing? Of course you survived. I did have Sophie, yes. I rode my bike a couple times. I don't know, putted about. Like, just did things, so. Good afternoon, Irish. There's a little corner here we miss him, so I just want to make sure that we catch that. Stroopwafels. Oh, those are tasty. Where's Natalie? Is that what she's saying she's having? I missed it. Squeak. No, there's no squeaky. I did get it sorted beforehand. Okay. Cheers, everybody. The skins come off the tomato. Yeah. I find it's just like this weird pulpy thing you don't really want. Not unless you're totally like pulsing all of it together, like seeds and all the skin, and you're like, you know, really making like a soup out of it. Other than that, put it through a strainer. So. Okay. Oh, sorry. Oh, thank you, dear. It's just without out of reach, and I probably should put it within reach. So.
Or I can do my
job. I'm just glad you're home. So this is like some of this Scrappy Arch. This exclamation July giveaway GW gets you a chance to win this quilt that I'm working on. Not the one behind me, but the one we're working on. And it's called Scrappy Wedding Ring Template. There is 2 pages to this. I just happened to just hit a bunch of these ones, so we'll just work on some grays today. And then we should be finishing it up next week. Yeah, I believe so. It should be in the link below too. It is a free pattern by Teresa Down Under Sewing Up. So she kindly puts that in her tutorial on the little pattern. So we're using it very much a scrappy style and foundation kind of paper piecing. So I'm slipping out of my chair here. Hello, Catherine. How you doing? Hey, Sass. Dax over there. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Hey, Tracy Albert. Anybody else I may have missed, please say hello, because I was not watching the chat until, like, literally as I stood in front of the camera. Because, like I said, the boys just got home, and I was just trying to absorb every single moment before we went live. So trimming that up. Okay. So that's what we're working with. We've got a couple over here already. These are our colored bands. The other band, the arch there. We have a bunch of them here we can do already. Like I think we got 5 here we can finish up today. And this has just been with scrap fabric, putting all the bits and bobs. That is a dark blue. It kind of looks black on the camera, but it's a dark blue. So I'm saving the blacks for the center part, and then the grays for the outside arches, and then the color for the inside. Okay. So let's pop a few over there, that over there, that over there. Let's trim these guys up. After I come back from Colorado next week, my sweetheart requested chili. It will be about 4.5 to 5 gallons when I'm done. Oh my, well, that must be a lot. What do you use for meats? What's your main source of protein in that? Or do yeah, that's actually was my next question. Pop said, or do you actually put meat in your chili? Because some chili is just beans, right? And doing a big batch like that really saves a lot of time and energy. There's a few YouTubers out there that do big batch cooking. Is it Acre Homestead? It's a dark-haired girl. She just had a baby. There's a couple other ones that do like big bulk, big cooking. Hey Roxanne, how you doing? Welcome in everybody. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy to see ya. What you doing today? It's a beautiful sunny day. There's another one. And I was trying to put, like in some of these blocks, I've actually like just tried to piece little bits together. Here we go. Piece little bits together to actually make like a strip. So I'll take some smaller bits, make something that's actually substantial to maybe cover that section of the fabric, and then I kind of use it as like a one-piecer, as you can see there, right? Kind of use that one chunk as a one-piecer, even though there's 1, 2, 3, 4 fabrics in there, okay? So be creative. Again here, I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different fabrics together to give me a strip to be able to put in like that, right? So make your fabric if you gotta, right? You know, we're trying to use all the bits and bobs and bobs and bits. Yeah, river rains, which is nice. I don't know if it's gonna last though, but I watch Acre Homestead all the time. Yeah, you know her too then, Pauline, right? I forget her name. Is Becky? Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I'm usually wrong. Hey, Giovanna. I watch a lot of off-grid homesteading. So does Pop. Pop does a lot of... Me too. There's a few that I watch. But he's got people that... oh my gosh. Which is Ambition Strikes. They're doing a barge. They just finished like reconverting a trailer home into... putting a basement and I don't know, a second level or something on, and now they're doing a barge. That sounds like an exciting adventure, though, I have to say.
He also learned how to fly.
Oh, yeah, he also learned how to fly a plane, like a little Cessna plane.
Yeah.
So. Remember, keep your fingers away from the blade.
Thank you, Pat.
Aww. Thank you, Pat Reman Schneider. Big hugs to you, my dear. Thank you for continuing to be a member of our channel. That gives you perks and bonuses. Sometimes you get videos early. We hang out twice a month on Zoom. You get a chance to win a quilt that I work on during that time. It's a secret unless you're a member. You get a chance to see it. So, oh, here's another spot. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, all with the fabrics. Thank you very much. Watching while working on veterans quilts. Happy weekend to everyone. Love your blocks. Thank you, Diane. Big hugs to you. When I made that Get to Know My Neighborhood quilt, and I thought, geez, I'm putting a lot of effort into this quilt. I really hope someone who really appreciates like the art that goes into it and everything else, you know, for a project and, you know, representing applique-wise from like something I've seen and how do I get it on to be fabric and stuff. And when Diane was so happy to win that quilt, I was happy that Diane won the quilt. I was like, yes, somebody's going to appreciate it. I knew she would. Okay, we got a couple more to trim up here. And then we do have a few blacks. And we can put some of those guys together, okay? Hello, everybody. Welcome and happy Saturday. Hope you're having a fab day. Mine just got better, so. It was already looking pretty good, and it just got better. Because my boys arrived home safely. I'm using the flat edges on the flat sides, and then curving it. You can use a smaller rotary cutter too, if you like, right? So, hey, Kelly Quilts. I'm glad you think so. I'm glad you think so, Diane. Okay, that's good. That's a little bit more of a curve. So, a little bit closer to the paper. There we go. Even that little bit over time, over every single block, that would add up to, you know, could be like a ½ inch or something in the end, right? Okay, so we've got one more of the gray, and then we have a few of the blacks, okay? Hello, my quilt projects. How you doing? Are we on the way to that? We are, okay. Yes, I was actually quite surprised I was going to survive 2 weeks alone, but I did. I did.
Yeah, we were surprised too.
Apparently they were
surprised. Isn't, but...
Okay, so while they were gone, we when we moved into this house, the tile floor in the bathroom, dining room, and kitchen were all cracked, right? We knew there was improper grout that was put in there, so eventually we're gonna have to rip them all out, right? Well, while the boys were away, and I think it was on day number 4, I was kind of doing my business, and I had enough. So I went and I got the crowbar, and I ripped up the tile floor in the bathroom, except underneath where the toilet and the sink are. So. And then I sent them a picture. And then they're like, we can't leave you alone. And if I had enough energy, I would have done the kitchen and the dining room too. But I have to empty those as well. And I don't have that much energy. Baby steps. Baby steps. So.
You were what, about 75% done the dining room, emptying it?
Yeah, pretty close to emptying the dining room. Because Pop said when he got back he wanted to paint it. So I thought, okay, well, I can do a step in the right direction and help clean out some of the stuff, put like the bigger tools together, you know, easily found right there in the living room. Kind of made like a little border around the living room area with the stuff from the dining room. So when we go to clean it out, it'd be a whole lot easier. Like we can probably get it done either later today or tomorrow, or even work on it during the week or whatever. So we can maybe paint next weekend. So I'm not surprised at all. I got tired of it.
You said I don't have to worry about the floor in the dining room.
No, not for the moment. I did look into tape though, because of all those couple of tiles that are just like mosaic. You know, they're so shattered in that few sections that I thought about getting some like tape just to kind of tape over that, so I didn't have to deal with all the little bits. But it's okay. It's easy. Hey, it looks so much better, and the sound, you're not squeaking on the floor anymore. And now it's just trying to find a nice, you know, what to go in there. So. I'll be just about some laminate pieces, some cracked ones at TV Room Bar. Oh, gotcha. Hey, Tracy Provis, how you doing? Welcome in, my dear. Yes, so I survived. Okay, let's go back to here, and we'll trim it. Here's some of our gray pieces. Let's take a look at those. Okay. I'm sorry if the clutter sets you guys off. It's not my intention. It's just the result of the project. Okay, so here, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I have one more here, 8. Okay, and then I've got some of my arches here that I've already taken the papers off of. So let's take a look at those guys. You look a cute little Mountie waving at you there. Got some maple leaf, hockey sticks and a puck, hockey sticks and a puck. And I just was putting this fabric somewhere in the center. It was sometimes there's this way, sometimes they're that way, sometimes it's center. It doesn't matter. It's to be beautiful, right? So let's put those off to the side here. We have the papers to rip off the gray ones still, except for this one. I've already done that one. Let's trim up around the circle. I mean the pie shape. Be right back. Okay. That was the only way I get jobs done. I usually start ripping things out. I just had enough, Lynn. I was just like, I squeaked across the tile floor like one too many times, and I was just like, you know what? There's no one here to say no right now. So I just did it. It didn't take me very long because it was very improperly installed, so it came up quite easy. There was only about maybe 5 tiles that were giving me the little stubbornness, but other than that, like I said, it didn't even go underneath the toilet or the sink because we need to, you know, I need them here for that sort of stuff, right? Hey, June Hansen, how you doing? Hey, Confident Quilter Gladys. How's your eyes? Are you healing up? I saw you were streaming, so here's hoping you're doing better. Okay, so this is how they will go. We got this one here. Let's rip the paper off. We got this one here. And then we got this one here. And that's what makes up the block behind me. Okay. And the best way to put these together is if you go fold the corners like that, pinch, find the half, put a pin, same with here, here, and here, and then you got success. Yeah, right, Heather? Yes, we have Pixie Proof. The girls are like, hey, do you want to chat? And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go and do some stuff. Energy is high, demolition happens, energy level's lower, and you live with your high energy life. I wanted to. There was the drive was there. It just, yeah, I wasn't feeling 100%, right? Yeah. Hey, great work on your channel lately there, Miss my quilt project. She's got a shark tooth block, very tiny, super cute. Love the way it's looking. How she's like flipping and flopping it all over the place. Good job, honey bunny. Good job. Very scrappy, enthusiastic. I love it. Very inspirational. Thank you very much. Okay, here, let's put one together while we're here and we're all fresh and ready to rock. So, okay. Since we just trimmed up a black one. All right, we stitched at like a 1.5, 1.2, 1.5, you know, you do you. But you do want it smaller than a normal stitch because it helps perforate the paper. So it's easy just to kind of do that to it. And then, you know, just have to like pop the seam and you're good to go. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. And if you're not a subscriber to my Quilt Project's channel, you guys go check her out. Check out her channel. She's got crafty stuff galore. Okay, let's grab some pins. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, that ain't gonna do. Okay. Okay. So here we go. I'm gonna find the halves. You could do this just by pinching if you like, but because we're doing it for like demonstration purposes, we'll put the pin there. Okay, so we can see visual, you know, like we're looking at, right? Cornea of the... Ooh, interesting. I didn't think about that. Okay, we'll put a little half right there, a little pin. Same, we'll go on this side. Line it up. You could do like a little pinch fold there. Oh, Sophie's moving. Must be cooler on the floor for her. Okay, and then this one here. I'm going to find the same. I was just doing like little tacks at the edges so that when I did trimming up, nothing kind of folded up underneath or anything like that. Okay, there we go. So those are our reference points of where we need to pin in the center and then pin around. Okay. Sorry. It's all dry here, so everything's kind of like flipping and flopping in the air. Yes, I get it. I get you. The look of fear on hubby's face when I've been left too long. Well, there was threat they weren't going to leave me alone anymore. I was like, what? Don't take that away. And then this edge, oops, sorry. Let's go back right here. Sorry. This edge here, you want to make sure it's lining up with this edge here. Okay, just like that. Okay, nice and smooth. And then kind of turn the fabric towards each other so you got your raw edges, and it should fit just right there, snug as a bug in a rug. Sometimes you don't have to put a pin in there. You can just kind of wing ding it underneath the machine. That's totally up to you. Okay. I kind of like to put one on each end. Okay. And then obviously the one in the center. And then we want to line up those raw edges. Okay. Just like that. And we're just going to sew on down. And that'll attach that together. Oh, awesome! Nice job, Gwenny. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's, oops. Open the bit. Just pop the stitch down before I take the pin out. Okay. Oh, you can increase your stitch. Make sure it's following the curve nicely. And then just press it outwards. And that's one part. Okay? Call that cute little fabric. Look at him. He's waving at you. He's like, hey, welcome to Canada. Come and have some maple syrup. Oh, sorry. I wanted that one. My bad. Okay. Oops. Oh, I put the pin out that I had in there for the center. Oopsies. Okay, that's all right. We'll put our little finger pin there. There, line it right up the best you can. Take the pin that was marking, pop it in there so you always have something to mark your spot. You're not reaching for another pin because you got one right there. Again, just along the arch, lining up those edges. We want for our best success, right? We want success on our journey in this craft, right? Okay, so once that's sewing, flip out, we got our block. I don't know. It's the Canadian bear. I think any sort of sweet stuff they would be after. So. Oh, let's wake up our iron. I'm loving my new walking foot. Thank you very much, Shelly. Thank you so much for sending me that walking foot. Brand spanking new. Nice. Look at that block. Isn't it pretty? Look at all that lovely little color in there. Like so many fabrics in this one block. Anybody want to guess? Anybody want to guess just in this one block here how many fabrics are in there? Okay, let's go back to the desk. Oh, sorry. It's pretty. It's pretty. I absolutely love it. Oh, let's not chop through that at all. Make sure we don't have any pins on our desk. Oh, Susie Rose, thank you so much. Big hugs. Oh, you're up here. Big hugs. Thank you so much. We're a bit of a delay today, so. Aw, thank you. Thank you for becoming a member. Much appreciated. If you don't want to become a member, but you like to, donate for a tea or snacks for Sophie or something like that, exclamation donate, I think will get you where you need to go. Donations are always appreciated. Tips are welcome. See, I even had to pin that. Like, that was a pieced one right there. Okay, let's do some more. 23's 47. Actually, it was 28. There's 28. I counted. There's 28 in that piece. So that's that little square. 28 different fabrics. Like, that is awesome. You know? Alright, put that over there. Do we just have this one? Do we have any more hiding in here? Nope, I don't think so. Guess we'll just trim this one up and then we gotta make some more. You were close. Hey, Deborah Holdman, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Saturday afternoon to you. Welcome in. Why are you being a wiener? Why are you being a wiener? Let's press you. Yeah, pretty much, right, April? Yeah, when you think about it, like, hold on, let's pull that one back. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, that was that. Yeah. I think that's one of the, like I said, one of the things I love about Scrappy is because each kind of piece tells a story, right? So it's got a little furry there. Let's trim her up. Okay. All right, let's put some more of those together, which means we have to do some paper ripping. So let's do that, okay? You kind of go over there and do your thing, and you go over there and do your thing, and we'll sit here and rip. We'll rip it good. Rip it good. When I made the Joseph's coat of many colors, we counted 350 pieces of fabric. That doesn't seem like it would take too long to get to either, right? When you realize it, because I think even in the Dash and Dots, the January Scrappy one, we had a lot of different bips and bops in there. So that is a lot of fabric. I started the Halloween table runner. Maybe I can actually give it to my friend for Halloween. Oh, I did finish Harriet. Oh, we got me on split screen. Split screen. See, things are so much better when the tech department is back. Hold on, let me roll over. Is it here? It is here. Don't lean and fall. Don't fall. Okay. Check this out. Isn't she so cute? I just love her so much. Love her so much. She turned out amazing. Yes, like Shannon's Bilbo robe. Yes, I've been a fan of her channel since then. Since you mentioned it, Tracy Albert. And I've been watching her tear apart her house and take out like 8,000 pounds of metal out of her basement or something like that. I know, she turned out so cute. Absolutely love her. Yep. And I put LLF in the bottom corner and then 25. You can barely see it, but it's there. I didn't want it to overpower the pillow, right? So, yeah, we finished it off on Tuesday's stream. So, yeah. Adorable. Absolutely adorable. I'm like, dang. And it took me about 50 hours. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I thought it was going to take maybe about 20, 25-ish. So I think what we need to go, when you're going forward looking at projects like that, okay, it was just a little pillow, but it was a lot involved with that little pillow, right? How many ups, how many downs, how many holes you had to cover, everything else like that. Like finishing it off was like lickety split. I had that totally done in 15 minutes maybe on the Tuesday. So, and I show how I finished it off too. I stabilized the back and how I pinned it together and sewed it so you couldn't see the mesh from the back side over to the front side from the pillow. Everything else like that. I had to center it up, and I showed how and stabilized it. I showed it all. So. We're going to rip some more paper here. Oh, there we go. Take care there, Kelly. Have a good one. Oh, Math Geek. Wow. Yeah, she turned out nice there, Math Geek. How you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. My sister wants to adopt your coot. She's so adorable, eh? I'm very happy the way she turned out because I want to do something nice for the girls. They don't, they get little tote bags and pouches and quilts and bags and stuff. But that's the first time I've needle pointed them something. So I just got to grab a couple of her favorite little goodies to send along with it, and I'll be mailing it out on Monday. Now that I have wheels. I didn't have wheels for 2 weeks. I was all alone. The boys were off on their own adventure. Well, Marcus was. Kent was working. Like a dog, apparently. Woof. Oh, Tracy H. Feeling like blue. Oh, I'm sorry you are. Big hugs to you. I'm sending you healing vibes. Okay. Sending you some healing vibes. Okay. Two. Find the half. Okay, I need to go be right back. Do you guys want the outside or the be right back camera? What would you like? Gotta answer me quick. I guess you could sort that. Sorry about that. I wanted to show you this other curve project we did many, many moons ago as a, I think it was a video tutorial. The shape was in a magazine. I just cut it out and I showed how I put it together. I made a pillow. It's been on our couch ever since. You can tell it's been loved. I did some straight line quilting on my machine. My favorite little ziggy-zaggy love stitch sort of thing. But yeah, I chose some really cute fabrics, like this lovely fish, this one that looked like stitching, you know what I mean? Looks like a little cross-stitchy sort of thing. And then whatever fabric was from left over from bits, they just went in the scrap pile. So, but that was like one of my favorites. Yeah. I don't think I'd ever make a quilt out of it though, but definitely a pillow I had fun with, so yeah. Do. Okay, now let's put our little sections together. Pin there, take that pin, move it to the edge, making sure we're lined up on this side and lined up on that side, both of them. Nice and even. See how that is? Looks nice and pretty. The back of it isn't. And then pop a pin in, hold it. Yeah, I like the bunnies. What bunnies? Missed that.
Is there bunnies on the pillow?
No, I don't see the bunnies. Is there bunnies? No, no bunnies. It's like, where's their bunnies? Hey, Patty, how you doing? I miss seeing you on Tuesdays. But I'm glad you're having fun, though. Glad you're having fun. Okay, now we're going to sew that curve, okay? We'll put those two pieces together. So what we're trying to build is many more just like that. Okay? Just like that. And, of course, you can have them, they make them as a all in one direction this way, have them all in one direction that way. You could have them, put them all on point and have some other, you know, corner triangle pieces to go over along your edge for your edge of your quilt. You know, you could pick a fabric that you had more of in the whole collage. So, you know, the options are endless, you know. You're late, buddy. I'm glad you're here. Glad you're here. Okay. Just trying to line it up. I do like a little bit of a slight back stitch just because if it's on the curve and we're going to be fiddling and faddling with it, I just want to make sure, I guess it's going to stay, so. Don't have your pin come out there. You're going to repin it. Anybody got anything exciting going on? Usually the summer months are when lots of like family reunions happen and like big parties and get-togethers. There we go. Isn't that pretty? All right, let's grab our top arch. Oh, we're going to have to rip the paper off. Okay, sorry. Back to the table. I thought I had one already done. I'm sorry. Gwenny, they launched it yesterday. Lovely colors. What did, So, yeah? Awesome. Good for them. More options for us quilters, right? So, orange. God, it's all over, and she's back to herself. Oh yeah, that's hard. It's hard for them. Yeah, they don't understand what's going on, right? And with Sophie just having it like less than a year ago, so it's fresh in my mind. I love the little vest that they had her in, though. Thought that was cute instead of the cone. I thought that was way better useful than having the cone. having that little vest on her instead. So, hey, Sherlock So's, how you doing? Anybody else I may have missed coming in? Hello, hello, and welcome. Happy to see you all here. Happy Saturday. We're working on our July giveaway, !July GW, if you'd like to get a chance to win this beautiful project. If you don't, then, you know, you're lost, but whatever. But, yeah, it is going to be given away. And if you would like, the pattern that we're using is from Teresa Down Under. It's in the description below, and it's called Scrappy Wedding Ring Template. So, and what you can see the one right there, that's what we've done. We've loaded it up with gray, sewing over so we're nice and clean and precise on our edges. That's the best thing about paper piecing, foundation paper piecing, is you get your precise edges. Okay? So, you're good. There's kind of like no failure there, right? There. Let's rip a few of them out. So. I'm going to the big festival of quilts on the 31st for a couple of days, hoping to meet with Natalie and maybe Annie. Oh, fantastic! I'm so jealous. I'm so jelly. I'm a jelly belly. That would be so awesome. Please take pictures. I would love to have you all together. I'll live vicariously through you guys, okay? Mountains are calling my name, so I must go, leaving in the morning. Oh, nice! Nice. Smoky Mountain Rain keeps on calling Lois his name. She's going to the mountains. She's going to climb a mountain like the Billy Goats. She's going to the mountains. I don't know, are you? Are you climbing the mountains too? I'm making up stuff now. She's like, I am not climbing a mountain. It's going to be such a drastic temperature. Make sure you take a sweater. Or a jumper or something. Or bring enough yarn you maybe can crochet yourself some. Not doing a darn thing. Just celebrated my birthday. MJ turned 4 on the 15th. Celebrated a birthday, sorry. MJ. Who's MJ? Who's MJ? It's probably your granddaughter, but still. I guess you don't have to tell me. Sorry. I don't have to be so nosy. All right, let's do a couple more. Yeah, hope you guys have a great time. But the good thing about this is at least you can recycle the paper. Okay? I think that's one of the downfalls about foundation paper piecing. So. I still have my project to finish with, like, it looks like a fan, very kind of similar to this, but from our quilt class when we went to the road to California. So I still have even that to finish. Hopefully I can get that done by the end of the year. It does sound like fun, doesn't it? Going to the mountains. Then we go to a local music festival around about the 6th, camping and chilling out for 5 days. Oh, that sounds delightful. That sounds delightful. If the bugs didn't love to eat me alive, I would go. But where I live, it feels like I'm kind of camping anyways, so it's okay. I'm out in the wilds. I'm in the wilds. Oh, I should add a gray to this one. That's where it's going through. Duh. Duh, 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 duh. There we go. Granddaughter is Victoria Faye Brooks, and she is turning 5. She is 5, turning 6 in November 12th. Oh, nice. Okay, so coming up. Sorta. Soon enough, really. It creeps up fast. Seems like as soon as a certain part of the year gets done and passed, everything just kind of flies. It's like kind of we get past like Valentine's Day and then just like boom, everything. Because it's so fresh and new and spring-like and stuff. So, all right, let's sew this here. Matthew Charles Lee Brooke Jr. We call him MJ for sure. Oh, I like that. I like that. That's a beautiful name. So when we were naming Tracy Brovus's grandson's quilt, that Charles came right in there. Sorry. Looks like our seam is kind of splitting a little bit there, so let's kind of tuck it. Tuck it to make sure it's actually getting nipped right in there. There we go. No worries. No worries then, eh? Okay. Why do you look weird? Why do you? Oh, you don't look weird. It's just the way it is. Oh, you do look weird. Why do you look weird? Because I think got something weird going on there. Okay, we're gonna seam rip this here. We got something weird going on. Got something weird going on. Just gonna rip it a few stitches. And the same on this side too. Just a few. So while the boys were away, oh, she's fine. She's on the floor. It's hot, so she's on the floor. She was on her bed. I could bribe her if you want to see her. I can bribe her with a treat and get her up on her bed if you like. But other than that, she's quite comfy on the floor. While the boys were away on their little adventure, Marcus went on his own and went to Niagara Falls with his friends. It's a place that even though Pop and I lived so close to it for so long, we've never been. And we drove past it on the bridges, but never actually stopped to actually enjoy the falls. So, and he got to do that with his friends. I was so happy for him to do that. Thank you, Catherine. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Just water. Okay. There we go. Much better. All right, let's see if we can do that better because it wasn't looking so great the first time. All right, let's try this now. Yeah, she is cool and comfortable. Okay. Yeah, no, she's here. She's perfectly fine. She's kind of weird though. Oh, there we go. Much better. Much better. See? Look at that. Just taking a little bit of time and patience, ripping back a few stitches and coming back, and we're good to go. Look, even that little tiny bit of gray fabric there. That one little red triangle. Alright, and there and there. Let's get, we can put 2 more together here before we have to start building out some more blacks. Okay. And thank you to Pop for setting up the streams and everything else like that while he was away, making sure everything was loaded for us and ready to go. So, much appreciation. I say thank you, Pop. Because without him, we can't make this happen. We're going to do the top here. I just kind of like put it like a fold pleat. Okay. And I'm going to stack those right on top of each other. Yeah, so I'm happy you got to enjoy Niagara Falls with some friends. You had some friends that were coming up from California, and friends that were there, and they game all the time together and chat on Discord, and you know they're really good buddies. So I'm glad they all got a chance to meet because some of them have been gaming together for quite some years and never got a chance to actually meet. So this wedding kind of brought everybody together. So which I'm happy for. It was awesome. insect repellent braces and trying to hope they will. Oh, yeah, here's hoping. Let me know. Let me know if they do. Because they come to, like, it's a food buffet. They see me coming and it's like, nah. And it's just, unfortunately, being outdoors at certain periods of time during the day are extremely unpleasant. I just would rather do something else. Extremely something else. Hello there, Miss Sandra Kay. How you doing, my dear? Thought I did that wrong for a second. All right, so there's that one part. And then we will come in and add this part right here. We're working on Scrappy. We've got our black pie shape for the center of the block. Then we've got a colorful arch. What I've got this Canadian fabric, a strip of it or a chunk of it in every bit of the center. And then we're building out along the side parts here. You can see there's like a little bit of a beach house there. And then for the, got Scrappy black, Scrappy color, and then Scrappy grays up on the top part here. And they're making out a beautiful block. Alright, so let's go back over here and pin them. Thank you, dear. Keeps the way so you keep them. He is smart. He is smart. And they were concerned about me being alone, not the fact that I can't look after myself, just the fact that, you know, sometimes, you know, trolley-wollies and people don't always have, like, the best of intentions, and if they knew that I was alone, you know, just for safety reasons, you know, just didn't want anybody knowing I was alone. That's why we didn't talk about it on stream, and that's why you haven't seen them for a couple weeks and stuff like that, so. And unfortunately, the reception where Pop was for trying to get the video released for yesterday just didn't quite happen. So you'll see it on this Friday. Okay. Joy's calling. I hear ya. I hear ya. Okay, now we can sew that one. And then, so this is how the blocks look. And then on the wall behind me is like 3 of them all put together. We'll put I think I should have at least 1 more or 2 more to put together here. And we'll put those up too. I was fine. Groceries were delivered. I only needed, well, I got some cleaning supplies. Some liquid plumber stuff because I wasn't sure if maybe some of the issue with our dishwasher was like plumbing related. So, but I didn't use it because I thought, what if I, you know, absolute disaster or something. So I didn't want to be alone in that disaster. But other than that, I had groceries delivered. It was most thing I ran out of was like bread and milk, and it's not because I even ran out of. I just, you know, made sure it was there the next day. So, oh, yeah, fine. I had my bicycle. I kind of put it around the yard and up and down the driveway. I've had the bike for 10 years, and it's been out in the elements since we moved here. Not like, it's been sheltered, but still with the pluses and the minuses. So, I think the rubber on the inside of the tire has kind of gone because it's not really holding the air much. It's either that or I just didn't pump it up really good to begin with, and, you know, with my weight on it, it just kind of looks a little smaller. So the fact that you do things you shouldn't, like ripping the floor out. Well, I know I said I shouldn't. It needed to be done, so I just took the initiative and did it. I didn't go paint no walls purple or anything like that. So.
I'm not sure what would be worse.
What?
The floor or the purple wall?
Oh.
I like purple.
Okay.
I think more than anything, it was just the surprise of it being gone.
God. It's not, there's still tiles there if you want to like treasure them. Other than that, the rest are on the deck. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's do last one here. 4. Okay. And I think we just might have a shorter stream today, just because I'm happy the boys are home and I would like to spend some time with them. So we will finish off this block. We will press them. We will put them in the stack on the wall behind us. Oh, I know who's streaming today for 12 hours. Miss Katie, the Greenland Quilter, is celebrating 2 years being on YouTube. Congrats to her. So if you're looking for a place to hang out, hang your hat, and have a good time, please go check out her channel. Is it Greenland Quilter Katie or Katie the Greenland Quilter? Who's part of her channel that can correct that for me? So I'll look into getting a tiny repeller, 2 and 1 portable mosquito repellent, and with lighting works great. No yucky bug. Oh, okay. I'll have the tiny repellers. Okay. I wasn't sure when they were going to get home today, whether it was going to be before stream, after stream, during stream. So I don't think they knew either, because it is a 2-day journey, right? So it's, 12 hours the first time, and then it was like another 7 hours, 7.5 hours from the next stop here. So no matter what, it's a 2-day journey, right? So. Take care there, Vicky Bush. Big hugs. Did you sort her out?
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I was trying hard to communicate to her that you were out of town, and I didn't want to bombard you with when you played with some. Okay, thank you.
And then I sent her the files specifically.
Okay, thank you. Katie comes in last in brackets. Greenland Quilt. Oh, thank you, Gwenny. So just like that, you can go check out her channel. Tell her we sent you. She had Teresa Louise I Quilt Toot the other day. Was it Friday? Yesterday? Was it Thursday? I don't know. I don't remember now. I think it was last night, wasn't it? It's all a blur. It's all a blur. Look at that. Continued. Look at that side eye. Giving you the side eye. Okay, we need to do this last one here, okay? Yeah, she's got a nice long stream going on today, so good for her. Okay, so put a little spot there, and we're going to put our little spot here. Okay. We're going to line those 2 little spots up. Pop the pin in. Scooch our fabric over to this side so it's nicely lined up. Okay. Just like that. And go to the other side. I know it doesn't look right because it's like, what? Why? How can that go together? How can that go together? But it does. It does go together. Okay. All right. And then follow the curve. Here. And then here. And we'll sew that up. Okay. It is. I totally is. That's what we were saying about, like, literally scrappy quilts in itself are, as much as you like making like a baby quilt for a baby, which is great, like a little character or a little nice little pattern or something like that. But for when it comes to like little kids that are, I don't know, year and a half up or something like that, these mix match collage ones I think are the best because you have a game with you wherever you go, right? Wherever you go, you have a game with that quilt. You could make it into a bag, a tote bag, their lunch bag, anything like that. No matter what, you've got a gift, right? So a game, a gifty game, a game that gives, a game that gives the games. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, let's show some heat loving to some of these guys here, and then we will stack them on the wall. I guess, well, that's fairly, you did ground him for buying you subscription. Oh, what's going on? What did I miss? Was it this Lori's husband? He's giving her gift boxes? Or subscription boxes, sorry. Now, my goal was this year is to get down straight to the nitty-gritty, bust whatever I could. I reached into a bin that had all these grays in it for years, and now something's actually happening with them, right? So I've saved them. I saved them for a reason. This is the reason. Now we use them. And we make a beautiful project. I'm just kind of pushing outwards. Just seem to sit a little bit better if everything's just kind of pushed outwards. Nothing kind of scooches in, because you're spreading the fabric out instead of scooching it in and making more little pleats and tucks. Okay. There, and then we got 2 more. Lori's husband grounded her from Home Depot. I love those. Like, I have more fun at a Home Depot or a Lowe's than I would at, like, the mall or something. You know what I mean? Just because there's far more interesting things there for me at the home hardware stores. I even installed new shower curtains. Well, they actually just did them this morning, but, you know, they don't need to know that. Too late.
I did notice.
I asked Marcus if he liked it. He's like, yeah. So it was a hard decision. I'm like, oh, geez, do I do this? And it was only like $5. So it was $5 for either curtain. Got one for the outside, one for the inside the tub. So, okay. Woot! All right, let's put these 4 on the wall with the other guys. We made some progress today. We made some beautiful blocks. Let's grab a few pins and put them on the wall. Ooh. Do. And Marcus is unpacking the car. He was unpacking the car. He did shut all the windows too and turn on the AC knobs. I'm sorry?
So I can find out what I need to fix.
In regards to what?
For the AC in the house.
Oh, well, that's just baby steps. Wish I had Lowe's. I don't remember last time we went to a Lowe's. It's been gone for like ever from here.
I don't think it's ever been here.
You mean it's like in Nova Scotia, you mean?
Yeah.
No, yeah. No, I meant like...
Because Kent is here.
Yeah, Kent is here. We actually have a hardware store called, well, I guess Home Building Center sort of thing, really. It's like a Home Depot, but it's more like a Home Depot kind of style. And it's called Kent. And it's green and yellow. And K-E-N-T, exactly like Kent's name. So. Okay, how are we liking that? Oh, that's pretty. It's like little rainbow circles. Does anybody have any questions? I'm sorry it's going to be a shorter stream today. The boys literally just got home like 25 minutes before stream started, so I'm really excited to see them and hang out with them. So as much as I love hanging out with you guys, at least I didn't let you down. I still showed up. Cheers, everybody. I'm with the Canadian Tire, right? Yeah, because they got everything there. You're like, ooh, I could use some new storage. Ooh, I could do this. Ooh, they got a pool. Ooh, they got plants. It looks like a TV signal. TV signal.
Like the test signal?
Oh, I guess so. Thank you, Pauline Fruit. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Want to come over and say hi? So they know I'm not actually talking to myself?
They can hear me.
I don't know. Could they hear you? Oh, thank you, Gwenny. I appreciate it. Thank you. I really like it. I'll have to work harder on it this week. I wanted to this week. I just got busy with doing other things, and it was really hot for a few days, and I just was like, I'm just gonna hang out in the house and putter around. So looked after me, so didn't push myself too much. See, he's real.
I am real. Proof of life.
Proof of life. You looking like you got some sun though.
I did.
Why do you look taller than me?
Because I am.
What? Is that loud? All right, remember, exclamation July GW gets you in for the giveaway for this lovely project that's happening behind Pop. And if you would like a copy of the pattern, it's free. It should be in the description below. Other than that, we will see you guys on Tuesday. And then Wednesday is member Zoom. Okay, so usually starts about noon Eastern. Polka dot door, the polka dot door. Yeah, 33. It's been really, it was like 105 or something like here the other day. It was just, us Canadians just don't do well with that sort of temperature at all.
That's why we put the AC in.
Yeah. What do you think of it?
I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like the little comment of Canadian fabric in there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, hugs and loves, everybody.
See you soon.
See ya. Bye. Later.